I would like to call the Flint Board of Education Special Board Meeting to order. It is 6:00 p.m. Board members, as I call your name, please reply present for the public record. Danielle Green.
Present.
Carol McIntosh.
Carol
McIntosh.
Present.
There you go.
Casey Lester. Casey is absent. Vera Perry.
Present.
Betty Ramsdale.
Present.
Blake Strozier. Blake is absent, and Diana Wright present. At this time, the board will hear any comments from the public. Members of the public are reminded that the Board of Education, by its bylaw 1370, is not under obligation to answer questions, make statements or comments in response to issues raised by the public. In general, such issues will be referred to the interim superintendent for investigation, study, or recommendation. At this time, I will ask Stephen if there are any comments from the public.
Good afternoon. There are currently no comments in the emails or in this program.
All right, thank you, Stephen. The community is reminded that they may submit their questions by email to FBOE@flintschools.org to have their questions read at the next board meeting. Thank you. At this time, I seek a motion and second to go into closed session to meet with the board attorney for two matters: pending litigation, ACLU versus Flint Community Schools, and to receive attorney-client confidential information regarding contract issues.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I heard 2 seconds. Was that Carol and Betty?
Yeah.
Carol and Vera.
Betty said
It was
no, Danielle.
every-
Danielle. That was
Okay.
Carol and Danielle.
Okay, all right. When I call your name, please say yes or no to go into closed session. Danielle Green.
Yes.
Carol McIntosh.
yes.
Casey Lester is absent. Vera Perry.
Yes.
Betty Ramsdale.
Yes.
Blake Strozier. Absent. And Diana Wright, yes. We are now in closed session. You must go to webinar and go to the private Zoom meeting invite you received from Ms. Wood this morning. To the public, we will return here after we come out of closed session. Okay, at this time, I would like to call the special meeting back to order. I will conduct a roll call to ensure everyone is present. Board members, as I call your name, please say present for the record. Danielle Green.
Present.
Carol McIntosh.
Present.
Casey Lester. He is absent. Vera Perry.
Present.
Betty Ramsdale. Absent. Blake Strozier. Is he still on mute?
I
I
think
sent him a text and told him to unmute himself, but
Well, I'll have to count him absent unless he speaks up.
he on here, he muted.
he said
Okay.
it's still spinning.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So, Diana Wright present. So, I'm gonna count
He
Blake
said
as
he's here.
present.
He
He's
said
here, right, okay. Blake Strozier, present.
Blake, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So Blake Strozier,
Can you hear me?
present? Yes, can you say present?
Present.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, So where is, I need to look at the agenda. Okay, my script is not really giving me the
Well,
correct.
here it is, call to order, public comment, board committee of the whole.
We already did that, Ms. Perry.
Okay, so you're at pending litigation and
Right,
then.
right. So at this time, I need a second, I'm sorry, a motion and a second to approve a pending litigation, ACLU versus Flint Community Schools.
So moved.
Second.
It has been moved and properly second that we will approve the pending litigation regarding ACLU versus Flint Community Schools. I need a yes or, oh, I'm sorry, any discussion? No discussion? I need a yes or no as I call your name. Betty Ramsdale, she's not here. Treasurer Green. Yes. I'm sorry, Trustee McIntosh.
This is
Trustee,
for the,
this is the ACLU.
yeah.
Trustee Perry,
Yes.
Trustee Strozier,
Yes.
the motion passes
What
5.
about, what about Diana Wright?
Oh, I'm sorry, Diana Wright, yes, the motion passes 5-0.
Quit laughing at me, Danielle.
I'm cracking up, girl. We
You
laughing
all
at
know I'm out of practice with this. Okay, the next item is, okay, so Kendall didn't give me, I don't have the verbiage for the resolution regarding the termination of Superintendent Lopez. So, so I will just state that I need a motion and second to terminate Superintendent Lopez without cause.
So moved. Second.
It has been moved and properly second that we will move forward with the termination of Superintendent Lopez without cause. Any discussion? As I call your name, yes or no. I'm going to start at the bottom of my list. Trustee Strozier,
Yes.
Trustee Perry,
Yes.
Trustee McIntosh,
no.
Trustee Green, Trustee Green,
Yes.
Trustee Ramsdale is not here. Trustee Wright, I'm sorry, Vice President Wright, yes. So the motion passes 4-1. Okay. Is there any additional comments, concerns?
I thought, aren't we supposed to vote on Anita?
Someone has to bring that motion.
I
Because I don't have anything on my my script doesn't address anything, so I'm just kind of winging it here.
Okay.
I make a motion that we offer Mrs. Stewart the position of superintendent pending contract negotiations.
So moved.
Ms.
Second.
Perry,
Yes, sir.
can we put in there by contract terms, what length,
That's it.
What do you mean
That's what she
contract terms?
like how long, like,
No, that will be negotiated between our attorney and her attorney.
okay,
And then all of that will come to us.
Mm-hmm.
All of that will come to us, and then we will vote on it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was waiting on a second.
Ms.
I think Carol seconded.
I did.
Okay, it has been moved and promptly second that we offer Mrs. Stewart the position of permanent, I shouldn't say permanent, of superintendent of Flint Community Schools pending contract negotiations. Are there any questions? Any discussion? Okay, seeing no discussion, Trustee Strozier,
Yes.
Trustee Perry,
Yes.
Trustee McIntosh,
Yes.
Trustee Green,
Treasurer Green, yes.
I'm sorry, Treasurer Green, I'm sorry. And Diana Wright, yes. The motion passes 5-0. So Mrs. Stewart is now the superintendent of Flint Community Schools.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So seeing no further action, unless there are comments from the board members.
Congratulations, Superintendent Stewart.
I just want to say I'm so happy we got a homegrown girl from our city of Flint. I think this is going to be beneficial for our district, and I appreciate all the work she's done thus far. So welcome, Anita.
Mrs. Perry,
Yeah. I'm just overwhelmed with how we were left in March and how she stepped up. And I mean, she didn't even bat an eye. And she made sure the students got what they needed and the parents. And I think she will be I believe she's going to be a collaborative type of superintendent. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I've gotten more emails from her, and when I say I'm meaning the board. We've got more emails from her in 3 months than I ever received in 2 years from the other person.
Okay.
So I'm happy, and now she can move on so we can get this district going.
Miss McIntosh?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a meeting in July on the 15th. Do we have another meeting between there?
I don't have the calendar in front of me, Miss McIntosh. Does anyone else have the calendar?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay, because I don't know if I can just make a motion for something that's not on the docket, but if I need to know how to go about
Okay.
getting it done. I like to make a motion for, I spoke with Superintendent Stewart concerning her plans for our future, and I'd like to make a motion, bring before the board a motion to have a public informative meeting agreed upon, and you can speak with Superintendent Stewart, agreed upon with Superintendent Stewart on behalf of the community board that I chair that fizzled out because Mr. Lopez was supposed to be. But anyway, but what we would like to move forward with is having a informative meeting. July 16th is the date I believe she said she would like to have it. We like to hold it at Northwestern for social distancing. And that's the information that she agreed to roll out to us on the 15th. She said she'll definitely have it together. And that 16th is the day after our meeting. And the reason we're requesting this meeting is because she's expecting to do PR and go public with her plans for this district. And I felt that our students and our students' parents should be the first people to hear about what's going on in our district. And that way they can ask questions and get their questions answered before they hear it by way of media and hear things from people in the streets that don't know what our superintendent's plan really is. I think it is detrimental in order for us to build trust with the community that we service our constituents first and inform them of what we're doing prior to. And Superintendent Stewart agreed. So I'd like to make a motion to have a informative meeting on July 16th held at Flint Northwestern Middle School.
Second
You know,
that. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want to go to do that without her being a part of this conversation.
Okay,
Because
that's
I don't know because I don't know anything about it. So without her being here,
well. Let me say this. Like I said, said her agree. I'm saying, well, we can vote on it and you can speak with her, but I just want to put it on the book so we can be prepared if she does support it. And we spoke about
right,
this after the meeting, so it's her. It
right,
was basically my idea that she supported
right,
it today.
right. And I
But
think it's a wonderful idea,
the
but it's just
point was
hard to.
vote at the 15th meeting. That was her
No,
point. for us to vote on it at the meeting for the 15th. That's why I'm bringing it up now so we can get it on the agenda.
Okay, so if Mrs. Wood is on this is listening, she's putting that in the minutes, and that way Mrs. Stewart can read the minutes and know that the request has been made, because I don't want us to agree to do something without her being on the in the meeting.
Yeah, you don't have
Right.
to. Yeah, I understand your position. Like I said, even if it's not a motion made, I want it on the book so that we can vote on it by
Right. Okay.
necessary, because
Yeah,
we know
because I think it's a great idea, and I do want to acknowledge that Mrs. Stewart and her team, they are working every day on plans for the reopening and a lot of different things, because some of us are on those various committees. So, and I do think they have, and it's probably the date that you're mentioning as a date when all of that will be presented. But because she's not here, I
understand that, Ms.
further. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. McIntosh. And I do want to say that I too am happy that Mrs. Stewart has been appointed the superintendent of Flint Community Schools. And I have confidence that she will do a great job with our support. I have already seen the level of collaboration with not only the board, but with community groups, and they are all pleased with the level of collaboration that is going at this present time. So I am just excited and hopeful that things for Flint Community Schools are going to turn around in a most positive manner. So,
Diana, can I ask a question?
Diana,
yes, ma'am.
just to let you
Did I freeze again?
Yeah, you've been frozen for a long time. Is can we ask as a board, you with being the vice president, that whoever those people are, our PR people, Lambert and whoever, if they could write a statement?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes, I will email Casey tonight and request that he email Lambert to do some type of press release regarding Mrs. Stewart being appointed superintendent.
She's already planning on doing that. She's getting her statements together for them. That's why this conversation me and her has surrounded those plans. So she's making plans to do that. She on it, baby. She ain't leaving no stones unturned.
No. What I meant was, I wasn't talking about what you were talking about, Carol. I wanted Lambert to. Huh?
Yeah, she's gonna talk to our PR company firm about putting something out to the public, a message, a statement.
No. I want the PR company to put a message out to the community saying Anita Stewart is now the superintendent of the Flint School.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yes, as I was saying, I'll email Superintendent Lester, because I'm sure they will take their orders directly from him as opposed to me. So I'll email him and state that has been a request from the meeting tonight. So anything else, Mr. Strozier?
Have a good rest of the evening, everyone. I'm going to enjoy some time with my daughter and my wife.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. So good night. There's nothing else. This meeting is adjourned.
Good night, y'all. Be blessed.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.